Well, hello friends, welcome back to the channel, Merely on Time Watch Reviews. I'm Chris, I unbox and review budget watches, and today I'm giving you my full thoughts on this titanium turtle diver by Tandorio. Joseph over at TandorioWatch.com sent me this watch to do the review, and in this review we're going to have the up close and personal. I'm going to give you the basic specification overview once again. We're going to do the loom time-lapse video to show you the kind of loom that is on this watch. We're going to revive a segment called the Viewers Say What, and I'm going to give you my full likes and my gripes on this one. So coming right up, the up close and personal of this Tandorio titanium turtle diver. Okay guys, as always, I hope you enjoyed that up close and personal. Now let's go over the basic specifications of this watch. As of the filming of this video, the watch is priced at $128 US, but Merely on Time viewers can get 10% off using the code MERLY10 and apply that at checkout for 10% off. You have a 44 millimeter case on this one. It's 13.5 millimeters thick. Between the case back and the crystal. You have 20 millimeter wide lugs. You have a lug length of 47 millimeters. It is rated for 200 meters of water resistance. You do have a sapphire crystal covering that dial, and it does have a little bit of AR coating, as you can see, a clear AR coating. It has a Seiko automatic movement in this watch. It is the Seiko NH35. And this one is running very well, tracking the movement with the watch tracker app. This movement is running at just over 2 seconds fast per day, so really quite pleased with the movement that came in this one. 84 grams is all this thing weighs because of the titanium case and the silicone bracelet. It's got a screw down crown. Not branded, but a screw down crown. I can't say the word crown today. And case back, you have a 120 click unidirectional bezel with a ceramic bezel insert. And the bezel action on this one is really quite good. I'll let you have a listen to it. Really nice, distinctive clicking noise. Now, because this is titanium, and titanium is a different metal than stainless steel, to get this bezel going, it can be a little bit gritty at the start. But once you get it going, The action on it is fantastic. The tolerances are great, nice and tight. You know this thing isn't going to move. And of course, most importantly, it does line up very nicely. You do have a framed date window at the 3 o'clock as well. So let's check out the loom, and we'll put the loom shot up here now, and we'll go through the time lapse, and I'll put up the Merle spectrometer so that you can see how I grade the loom based on the time lapse video. Feel free to pause the video so that you can see the loom grade per the time lapse. And as we fast forward now, you can see that the loom on this one, unfortunately, is not very good. It barely makes it, if at all, past that 10-minute mark, making it a Merle on time. Nice try on the loom. Okay, so before we get to my likes and my gripes on this watch, I wanted to revive a segment that I'm going to call now the Viewers Say What? And this is where I take some comments that you gave me from the unboxing of this watch and what your impressions of the watch were. And so this one comes from Space G95. Thanks, Space. And he said, great looking watch. I think it would look awesome on FKM or sailcloth. Keep these fantastic videos coming. Well, thank you very much, Space. I am really trying to do so. This one comes from the Gear Peddler. He said, beautiful watch. Love the matte finish on the case. Nice job. And finally, my pal Nan by Zero. Hey, Nan. He says, this watch won't beat my Seiko Turtle because it's original, but it is a very good looking watch. And so I want to thank those who shared their impressions of the watch on my unboxing. Be sure to head over to my other unboxing videos, guys, and comment. And your comment might be shared on the upcoming review of that watch. Okay, so now we come to my likes and my gripes about this Tandorio Turtle Diver, and we'll begin with my gripes. And my biggest gripe is this. It has to do with the style of the case. Actually, really isn't any quality issue with the watch itself, but the crown engagement. With these crown guards covering the crown, and as you can see, the crown guards actually almost sit flush with the crown itself. It just makes it very difficult for me and what my wife would call my Shrek hands to engage with this crown, and I found that this particular crown was very difficult to rethread once the crown was unthreaded. And so, yeah, there is really nothing Tandorio can do about this. It's just the style of case, but this crown is not my favorite. The crown engagement on this one, not very good. The buckle and tang, let's talk about this. The Gear Peddler rightly noted how awesome the matte bead blasted finish on this titanium case was. And then we get to a mirror polish stainless steel buckle and tang on this one. So it doesn't really quite match the rest of the watch. And so I think it would be good to have a titanium buckle and tang as well, or at least something that would match more closely to the bead blasted finish that is on the case. All right. On the dial, let's zoom in, and I want you guys to notice something here on the dial. I wonder if you can notice it. All right, so the automatic divers, and then there's this blotch of red on the dial. It does say 200 meters, and I do think I know what he was going for, trying to match a little bit of accent with the red dot on the seconds hand. But as it stands right now, it just basically looks like a red line on there. And so I think that in future releases, they should keep the font white to match the automatic divers. And that will, of course, make that 200 meters a little more legible. And of course, the loom on this one could be better. And if they want to compete with the likes of Addies Dive and Steeldive, for around the same price point, they should definitely apply more loom to the marker so they last at least 20 minutes on a time-lapse video. And lastly, moving on to the strap, I think it would be a nice addition to have quick release spring bars on this so that it would make the ease of changing the straps all that much more convenient. And I think in future releases, it would be really nice to see a titanium bracelet to go with the watch case itself. Maybe it would be a little more money with a titanium bracelet, but I think that that would be a great offering as well. So guys, my likes, I absolutely love this titanium case and the finishing on it, this bead blasted finish. As the gear peddler noticed, it really is fantastic. This thing is super light and comfortable to wear on the wrist because of the titanium, only weighing 84 grams. But yeah, that case is really the star of this watch, in my opinion. I just absolutely love this titanium bead blasted finish on the case. Now, I chose this version for this dial, this meteorite style looking dial. I think of all the versions that are on the website, this one best matches the case that it comes with. I absolutely love this dial. It's really, really sharp. I love the textured look of it, even though it is just a painted dial. Obviously, it's not a real piece of meteorite, or the cost would be all that much more, or a little bit more, who knows. But anyway, it's not real meteorite. The bezel action on this one is really quite good. No issues with the bezel. Nice tolerances. It's not going to bump out of place. Good clicky action on it when turning. Overall, I think this is really just a great offering by Tandorio. Some good money or good value for dollars spent on this one for sure. It really is a sharp looking watch. And finally, here is what it looks like on my 7.5-inch wrist for your reference. Really nice compact case design, these Willard cases or Seiko Turtle cases. This will fit comfortably on a wrist smaller than 7 inches, 6.5 to 7 inches for sure can rock this one. Okay guys, that does it for my full review of this titanium turtle diver by Tandorio. If you've made it this far, please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Do let me know what you think of this watch in the comments below. And remember, whenever you leave your house, you need to have a great looking piece to wear on your wrist, like this titanium turtle diver by Tandorio. And remember, wherever you're going, you need to get there on time. God bless you guys. We'll see you in the next video.